Yo, what's going on, chat? What is happening? What is happening, chat? We are live. We are officially live. Alrighty. Let's get it, baby! We've got a lot to cover today. Just got to make sure everything is running completely smoothly. Don't want any hiccups, any issues, anything like that. Please and thank you. But yeah, it's been happening, chat. What's been popping in your life, huh? It's been a hectic couple days on the internet, huh? Huh? Am I right or am I right? Okay, that needs to be fixed. Love doing this. Never works. It never works, chat. We want to do this. Save. Skip up 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 up. Beep up up. Beep up 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 up. Up 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 up. Beep up 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 up. Beep up up up. Beep up 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 up. Up 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 up. Alrighty, just making sure everything is running smoothly. But yeah, chat, how's your day? How's your day been so far? You've been living life, enjoying life. In Australia, it's a hot summer's day. We're in December, not long till Christmas, guys. Not long till Christmas. Kind of crazy, huh? Just flies. Like, the year just flies by. Just flies, fly far away. Beep up 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 up. Ba 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 da ba ba da 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 dee da 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 na 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 da 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 da. Okay. Which that one. That's running smoothly. All right, let's address Hawk Tuah, huh? Let's address Hawk Tuah. She's mucking up a bit, so let's just get straight into that. First and foremost, let's listen to this Cough-Zilla thing in a sec. Where is my thingamabobby? We are having the time of our love. Oh my god. Ah, technology, chat. I ain't gonna lie to yous. Not my strong suit. Peaking at 17 viewers. It must be popping on X, huh, chat? Must be popping on X. Has to be on X. That must be where all my viewers are coming from. My gosh. 17 live viewers? Crazy. Crazy stuff. Alright, let's get into it. Enough chicken talk. Enough chicken talk, chat. Alright, just make sure you guys can hear me. Enough chicken talk. Yeah, you guys can hear me. Cool. Easy. Alright, let's react to this.
From the community, happy to answer any
I have
questions.
questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand.
Hey guys.
What CoffeeZilla?
Hey,
man.
this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
Oh, he cooking. He cooking. She scammed, bro. She scammed, apparently. I'm going to watch a full video on this, but she scammed her community, man. She had, let's be real, you may disagree or agree with how she became famous, but she could have very much longevity. Will she go to jail? No. She just will be in lawsuits and stuff for the rest of her life, probably, but is her career completely tarnished? I don't know. I don't know, but her actual core fan group would be gutted. I think she would have lost her core fan group, but she's still a name, so it's kind of hard to get rid of a name, right?
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's
Crazy.
fans got rug pulled. There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
No. That's not true.
That is true. That's a fact.
It's not true. You hear this guy? Oh, it's not true. It's not true. It's not true, guys. It's not true, bro. What are you talking about? You got the guy that's the guru of, like, you know, cryptocurrencies and stuff like that. He's pretty, you know, CoffeeZilla's pretty credible. And you're just out here saying, oh, it's not true.
Oh, it's a fact.
Without even not even giving him reasons to do it. You just say it's not true, it's not true.
And you can see it on chain. So
yeah, we know. We trust me. We were there. We could answer that.
You know about the insider trading?
No, there's no insider trading. That's why we can answer it.
Okay, so there's tokens going directly from the main account.
CoffeeZilla, just chill for a second.
And then it's getting sold for $50K. Who is that?
Definitely not us. You think we're doing this for $50K? Yeah, fucking right. Talking to the wrong guy. You're used to these bullshit scammers out here. Not us. Now, we had...
That's what everyone says, by the way.
Listen, doesn't matter. No, I'm not everyone. There was a strategic allocation, right?
You hear that? He goes, you're different.
Right, through a foundation. Every single one of those was signed through a SAFT. The deployer wallet... You've heard of a strategic allocation or a private
How much
sale?
did y'all get doing a pre-sale? How much did y'all make?
It's not that
selling
we
out
made.
your fans.
So
other
over here,
people
can you
jump
give
on your fans.
Hold on, CoffeeZilla, take a chill pill, brother.
So
y'all just rug pulled a bunch of people.
No, there's no rug. We're here every single day. There's no rug pulled, and it's not done by us. Yes, snipers sniped it up to an insane market cap.
No, it's not just snipers.
That was not us.
That was
listen.
You know that.
Listen, no. I'm telling you the truth.
And y'all made millions on fees from this little scheme.
Damn, bro. People really got scammed, huh? People really got scammed. That sucks. That sucks. This is what I mean. Like, cryptocurrency, if you're not going the main ones, these meme coins is dangerous, man. Crypto in general is a very, it's a gambling game, except for obviously the main cryptocurrencies. Like Ethereum and Bitcoin and maybe like XRP and a couple others and was it Solana? Whatever, however you speak. Like, I'm not big in the cryptos, so... I'm not the man to, say go this, do that, but, there are reliable ones, there are credible ones, and, meme coins are, they're dangerous, they can be dangerous, and in this case, Hawk Tuah, let's be real, she is not the most trustworthy and, credible, person. Like, she's not someone that has, like, a respectable... reputation. She got famous off, speaking about what she's gonna do on a man's, ding dong. It's not great, It's not really a great standard. It's not a really great start to go, hey, I'm gonna invest my money in this person. I don't think so. I don't think that's a person you should be investing money in. Let's be real. But each to their own. Alright, let's watch this video now. Someone's just made the end of Hawk Tuah. Let's listen to this.
So it seems like every single year we have someone who pops out as more of a meme than anything else, and then said person extends their 15 seconds of fame far past where anyone ever thought they would. I'm sure by now most of you are aware of who the Hawk Tuah girl is, who found stardom after she discussed her method for giving out fellatio.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing, you get me?
Now these types of clips go viral all the time. Drunk people downtown saying stupid things on camera is a genre that has plagued the internet for the greater part of the last decade. In this case, he went out to the Honky Tonk Strip in Nashville, Tennessee, finding this diamond in the rough.
Hawk Tuah! Spit on it! Spit on it!
This clip obviously went insanely viral, like it was something your weird uncle brings up around the dinner table asking if anyone knows the Hawk Tuah girl. And she
It's pretty crazy, that that's how she became famous. Like, think about it, chat. She became famous for, wanting to, do a sexual act. Like, what? Like, bruh. Shit's crazy, man. Like, really? Really? That's what you get famous for? That's what she's going to be remembered. When she's sitting at the dinner table years from now, right? If she has a family, or even with a family, right? She's going to be like, oh yeah, I became famous. I was an internet sensation because I said I'm going to do something to a guy. Bruh. Like, bro, really? Like, that's what you want to be remembered for? And then on top of that, she scammed her fans, man? Like, what? Like, bruh, really? That is crazy, man. That's what she's gonna be remembered for. That's her legacy on the internet, man. Shit is crazy.
She does actually have a name, by the way. It's Haley Welch, and she has taken this one moment and basically made an entire career out of it over the last couple of months.
I'm not fazed by it. He just kept on posting them, so I was like, whatever. And so I got an attorney, after that. Because I was like, everybody else is making money off of it with merchandise, and he's making money off the videos. I was like, that's not fair. Like, it's me. Why am I not making any money? So I went and I got all my act together, and here I am.
She's now making a...
You know what's crazy, too? She got mad that the guy was posting the video, and then she didn't want the video to get shared, but she was already famous, and now she's monetizing off it. She was just mad because she couldn't monetize off the original video that guy was posting. She wanted... finances and money off that video, which you can debate, how she may deserve a cut, but that's why she got mad. She wanted him to delete the video because she could make money off it. And also, too, she understands that, yeah, it's all good and well to be famous, but maybe that's not the best way to be famous, You gotta sort of assess, especially being on the internet, guys, how you want to leave your imprint on this world, how you want to, be remembered for, because the internet's forever, chat. It's forever. So you really got to sort of assess, okay, do I want to be remembered, for someone that's a philosopher or a religious spokesman, or, some type of benefit to people's life. It might even be a perspective, like a conservative perspective, but it's got to be some sort of positive, messaging, some impact.
Appearances at major events, hosting her own podcast, chilling with Steve-O.
Let's be real, who's the hell has watched the Hawk Tuah podcast? Have any of yous watched a Hawk Tuah podcast? I have not watched a single episode. I know you, chat, tried to make me watch one, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't sit through it. I'm sorry, it's just not me. And look at this. This is the other thing too. Like, she is a form of, emasculating men, because she's now got this Pookie thing. Like, there's a clip of Jake Paul, saying something to her about, oh, he won the fight against Mike Tyson, she's got to get a tattoo. And she's going, Pookie, Pookie, like he's a dog. And then he comes over to, like, a little hamster on the hamster wheel and goes, hey, man, what's going on, man? What's going on? I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Like, sort of submitted to Jake, and Jake's just like, what the hell?
Creating an
Shit's crazy, man.
AI dating app, and even shilling out cryptocurrency shitcoins.
And you know what's even more crazy, chat? You try and tell someone 30 years ago about all this, about her becoming famous on social media, they'll be like, what the hell has the world come to? All the veterans, bro, that fought the wars, they'll be like, what is this world right now? What is happening?
Her fame and success has obviously left many people questioning the validity of the entire thing. Is she an industry plant? Is the government conducting some sort of psych op? Is Jake Paul behind the scenes pulling the strings on this whole operation? Today we will be unpacking all of that and more.
It's very true, man. Like, she just came out of nowhere and got pushed, and now she's doing this whole, like, emasculating fucking segment now with her boyfriend, which is a no-name guy, which is on purpose. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
First, let's talk about the Hawk Tuah podcast, where Hawk Tuah herself interviews celebrities. This was actually the trailer they released for her podcast only around 2 months after the first clip went viral.
Y'all really thought I was done? I'm just getting started, baby.
She's not attractive, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. But she ain't attractive. Like, that's the truth. She ain't that attractive. She's not anything special. Not trying to be rude, but she isn't, okay? That's the truth.
What's one move in bed that makes a girl go crazy? I'm Haley Weld. A little while ago, my life took a complete left turn and it changed forever. And along the way, I've realized that everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Well, now, it's my time to talk.
Now, I'm sure most of you have noticed
Crazy.
this symbol up in the corner. This is a Better Production, which is an online betting company partially owned by no other than Jake Paul. I'm sure you noticed his presence as well in this trailer, and his boxing event versus Mike Perry was also the first time she would make a public appearance. This all leads me to believe that Jake is the force, or really the funding, behind the Hawk Tuah industry plant narrative. In total, she has done 13 episodes of Hawk Tuah, getting less and less views as time goes on. Ultimately, any celebrity whose management had them appear on this show should be terminated immediately. Here is a look at what this show is really all about.
You do it.
No, you do it.
Hawk Tuah.
There you go.
You gotta put, like, an emphasis on it, like, tuh. You know, like, really, yeah.
Bro. Like, who is even the audience that's watching this? Other women? Like, this is crazy, man. I'm gonna show you a clip a bit later on, and it'll be in the snippet when I edit this later to repost it on YouTube. But basically, there was this video today that got posted, which was a segment off a stream, and it was a man and a woman getting married. It had 90k views. That's the type of stuff you want to promote, chat. That's the type of stuff we want to see more of, is marriage, you know, a man and a woman getting together and committing together for the rest of their lives under God. Those sorts of things. Not this. This brain rot Hawk Tuah crap is really just brain rot, and it's just destroying society more. That 90k view stream, good on the people that posted that. More people should be promoting those things. I think, you know, I know that it's supposed to be a private thing, and it's supposed to be between you and your woman, and it's supposed to be family and all that stuff. I get it, but if you can do, like, photos and whatever to promote weddings, that is a bonus. That is, you know, that is a positive thing towards society. This Hawk Tuah stuff, the scamming, the whole promotion of her becoming famous to begin with off, you know, doing a sex act is just insanity. It's crazy, and it shows where society's going. We must, you know, recorrect it before it's too late, because it's going to get too late, and then we're going to be in a very, very much a dystopia, sexualization, secular, crappy world. Because it's not fulfilling. A secular world is not fulfilling, chat. It just isn't. It's a empty pit that just endlessly just try to fill it, and it's never going to be full. It's just a black hole. And that's the truth. And some people can learn from other people's experiences by going through that, and some people got to learn the hard way and go through the secular world. I get it, but you're all going to find the same result. It is empty, and it's not fulfilling.
Say it, all right, all together.
Hawk Tuah.
Hawk Tuah.
Hawk Tuah.
Crazy, bro. What am I watching? But I'll show you this one.
And repeat after me. Samara,
Samara,
I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
Of my love.
It's a symbol of my love.
This is, what's his name? The GDA guy. What's his name? Typical gamer, bro. Shout out to him. Yeah, 90k views. This is what you want to see.
Pledge to love you today.
With a pledge to love you today.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Always and
always
forever.
And forever.
And you place the ring on the finger.
Yeah, it's on.
See, that's good. See, this is good. This is what you want to see. Shout out to Typical Gamer, bro. Shout out to Typical Gamer. You know, good on him for getting married and promoting that. That's way better than the Hawk Tuah thing. Like, this is what you want to see. This is what you want to see. Not, you know, Hawk Tuah, the Sophie Rain effect where she's bragging about, you know, how she's a virgin and she's making $43 million off, you know, explicit photos and videos and those sorts of things of sad men. That's not what we want. We want promotion of family. Shout out to Typical Gamer. That's what you want to see.
Say it aggressive, like
Hawk
really.
Tuah.
Like you're mad at the day. You're mad at
Hawk Tuah.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm really perplexed that such a thought-provoking production is losing relevance at an alarming rate. I'm actually convinced that 90% of the viewership here is just clicking on to either read or write the hate comments compiled beneath the video. This
Facts.
is literally the podcast that no one asked for, and somehow they got 200,000 people to subscribe. And y'all know, having a podcast, it's not technically a crime. Yes, some people should be locked away due to their negative contributions to society.
Wow, bro, he's really gonna he's really gonna do that to Fresh and Fit, bro. Shout out to Fresh and Fit, man. What the heck, man?
But I guess this one isn't exactly hurting anyone, but her other business activities seem questionable to say the least. Like her AI dating application,
What?
Pookie. The standout features here are relationship advice from AI Hawk Tuah girl, a height detector so you never get catfished again, and you can even have an AI apparently do the talking for you. Now, the main problem I have with this app is that it's a blatant ripoff. They either want you to pay $5 a week to use the app or $40 per year. And you know, guys, I had to ask my mom for the money. She gave me the $5. And so I download the app, I hand it to the Hawk Tuah girl, here you go. And I got to exploring this hellish beast of AI slop. I'm serious when I say that I think this was thrown together by a freshman computer science major.
What the hell, bro? Like, she is definitely a industry plant. Like, that's for sure. Like, she's just serving a purpose of promoting degeneracy, you know, making people go down a more secular path and making it look cool and trendy so more people are into it. It's messed up. It's a really bad standard for women, too. Like, any woman out there, you should not be inspired or feel empowered by this. This makes you look terrible. Like, the Hawk Tuah promoting this sort of behavior it's horrendous. Like, that's what your memory wants to be. You want to be remembered as the Hawk Tuah girl, the girl that talks about doing a sexual act on a camera while being blasted and trying to be funny and talking from experience. That's what you're going to be remembered by. That's what you want to tell your children what you're famous for. That's horrible, man. That's really horrible.
And the entire thing is a massive pile of shit.
Horrible. And she can't say, oh, I didn't want it to go famous, this and the other. Bro, you went on camera. You decided to go on camera. You consented to being on camera. That's your fault. That's your fault. You got to take accountability. You should be, you know, trying to segue saying, hey, girls, this is not what you should do. You know, I was blasted. This is what you should do. Blah, blah, blah. But no, she just instead tried to go on this train of degeneracy to make money and to try and... you know, get some relevancy and clout. It's just insanity, man. It really is.
Like, you don't even communicate with anyone else on this app. It's basically like a glorified, automated pickup artist bullshit. Basically, you're paying money here to talk to and get advice from an AI bot. And it's not even their own bot. They just poured over OpenAI and call it a day. The bot even admitted this to me straight up. I then asked her poorly coded AI how to get a girl to spit on my thing, and she said all I had to do was take her out for some barbecue. These motherfuckers were so cheap that they couldn't even port over an AI of her actual voice. They just got Temu Siri out here talking about degenerate shit.
If she likes you out, she'll be hawking to whatever you want in no time. Just remember, charm goes a long way, but manners go even further. Winking face.
Their terms and conditions page is equally as thorough, but don't worry, they insist they aren't stealing your data, just your IP address. And they also want access to all your photos and files so they can teach you how to rizz up your crush. Honestly, the whole thing to me just feels like a shameless cash grab that someone likely paid her to promote on her platforms. I would rather pay for one of those early 2010 talking cat apps than to ever touch this thing again.
Facts. W.
If the dating coach app was not bad enough, just yesterday Haley announced the official release of her meme coin, Hawk, aka Hawk Tuah.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
Now, she would do this only a couple of weeks after sitting down with Mark Cuban on her podcast, and I think this is where the idea kind of spawned in her mind.
Do you do anything with crypto?
Yeah, I do a lot with crypto, actually. I've got a shit ton of Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Oh, yeah, if I want a meme coin, can I give you some tokens?
Yeah, I'll give you my wallet. I'll give you my wallet.
Okay.
She also admitted here that she just recently got into cryptocurrency.
So after I saw Michael Saylor speak at the Bitcoin conference, I have decided to start putting some money into crypto, and I just want to say, oh my God, thank you so much, Mr. Saylor.
So just like the app, I speculate that she had someone build out this shitcoin in a couple of weeks, and now it's available for trade. People off the rip had huge issues with this, as it's looking like yet another pump and dump situation. One wallet apparently owned 43%.
I'm going to say this right now. If you really thought that Hawk Tuah was going to be some really great person that's going to, have a really prosperous meme coin, and she seems like a really real holy person, you're kidding yourself. Like, in what world did you think that you were going to make money off this? What did you think? She was famous for doing a sexual act, and now she's doing a meme coin. You really thought that she wasn't going to do a pump and dump? Like, there's been, you could say higher standard people that have done pump and dumps that are famous. So you really thought that she wouldn't do it, bro? Like, you fell for it hard, and that's the problem with crypto. You got to be careful, man. There's a lot of sharks in the industry. There's a lot of sharks in the market, so you got to be careful, like, far out. But whoever thought that this was not going to be a pump and dump is pretty like retarded. Like, let's be real,
percent of the total supply of coins, with another 7 of the wallets holding another 51%, meaning that 8 wallets that were apparently all affiliated with each other owned 94% of this shit. And now the graph just looks like a fun little slide. As I speculate, this shitcoin was dumped faster than a dog in South San Antonio. And I must admit, guys, I'm really not that into crypto, but even I can see that this is something that could get this chick in some serious trouble. I mean, to me, these alleged rug pulls are really nothing more than fraud. And though she did deny the allegations, looking at this sell data kinda tells the whole story. And then last night, her and her crypto team behind the coin hopped onto a Twitter space to try and explain themselves, and it just went horribly wrong. And once CoffeeZilla was allowed to speak, well, things started getting pretty spicy.
This is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
Okay, so there's tokens going directly from the main account.
CoffeeZilla, just chill for a second.
And then it's getting sold for 50K. Who is that?
Definitely not us. You think we're doing this for 50K? Yeah, fucking right. Talking to the wrong guy. You're used to these bullshit scammers out here. Not us. Now,
That's what everyone says, by the way.
Listen, doesn't matter. No, I'm not everyone.
And then they got so mad that they were getting dismantled by this man Steven that they just muted the man altogether in the middle of his hard-hitting question.
That's just crazy. That just shows you where they are, bro. They're pieces of shit, man. Like, it's crazy, man. This is insane. Like, I don't know. Well, I'm interested to see how cancelled she'll be. I reckon she'll resurrect. Something will happen. Something will go viral and she'll be back in the game. She ain't going nowhere. Has she lost some core fans? If she has fans. Does she even have fans? Like, what is a fan? What is a Hawk Tuah fan? Tell me. What is a Hawk Tuah fan? Is it some simpy guy that, is attracted to her and, fantasizes about things? Is that her fans? Is it women that are, promiscuous and live in the secular world and think that she empowers them? What are her fans? What is her fan group? What is her community? Seriously, for a second, what is Hawk Tuah's community? Tell me. If you're a fan out there, a Hawk Tuah fan, tell me why you're her fan. Tell me. Because I don't understand how you could be a Hawk Tuah fan. I really don't get it. I really don't understand how you could be a Hawk Tuah fan. It's mind-boggling. So, if she had a community, that's gone for the most part, and she's just going to be a viral name that people aren't going to trust, and she's just going to make money some other way.
Where did the fees go? Where did the money for the pre-sale tokens go? Why did y'all unlock day one so people could dump on Haley Welsh's fans? And how involved was she really? And how much?
That's crazy.
And Haley kept coming on basically saying that she's new to this and still trying to learn the ins and outs of being famous.
Yeah, guys, I'm just here to have fun. I don't really have a full head wrapped around this whole thing, but I'm figuring it out every day, and I'm here for the long term. Yeah, I'm doing the best I can. Thank you.
What an absolute pathetic excuse for allowing yourself to be the face of a scam. She makes it clear that she's not going anywhere after facing the backlash.
My skin's getting thicker every day, and the hate's not going to stop me. I'm here every day trying to work on this and get better at it, but I'm not going anywhere.
And to me, this will likely be the end of the Hawk Tuah experience. And hopefully she cashed out on the Hawk coin, because this is the
That is crazy. As I say, bro. Great Christmas present for all her fans. Fuck, scamming them.
Type of thing that destroys your reputation and can even put you in a lot of legal harm all at once. On top of that,
see that law firm that's getting involved, like, Bro, she's gonna be in a lot of lawsuits.
She's come out and said that she's not even willing to thank the original street interviewer who made her famous that night.
Have you talked to that dude? Have
That's
you
a
said
good
thank
question.
you?
Tell him thank you for what?
Making you famous?
So she won't help but thank.
Are you kidding me, bro? Your life's changed forever for good or bad. You can make any sort of negative publicity, you can turn it with the right eyeballs into a positive thing. If you have the mind to it, if you have the heart for it. She just continuously just was ungrateful and, you know, is just... So she's ungrateful for the guy that made her famous, but she still rides the degeneracy plane that made her famous. Doesn't make sense. She's just ungrateful.
Him, despite the fact that he helped her go from working at a factory to being a millionaire. Basically,
Facts.
she seems super ungrateful for the fame, and now she's putting her face on literally anything that can make her a quick buck. To me, she clearly has the wrong people influencing her at this point, and I would say that her story is definitely coming to an end. Basically, she's like that Bobby Althoff chick, just more southern, and somehow even worse. And so now...
Crazy, man. It's insane. What does the world come to, huh? Now, I looked at this, right? So, HBO is set to name this guy to play Snape in the new Harry Potter series. Like, oopsie daisy. Like, but why? Like, why, bro? Like, really? Like, you had to do that? Just to tick a box. It's just crazy, man. Like, what's the point? What is the point of watching movies or TV shows anymore? They're all trying to, you know, tick inclusivity and minority group boxes. Like, what's the point? What's the point? They're emasculating men. You know, they destroy the nuclear family. Like, what's the point, man? What's the point? There is no point of going to watch a new movie or a TV show anymore. There just isn't. Because you just know what you're in for. You're in for just absolute just brain rot that you just want to, you know, just gouge your eyes out. Alright, Duke Dennis thanks his fans and supporters for having his back while the allegations have been thrown over the past few days. So apparently, from my research, it was all fake. From my understanding. Like, it wasn't real. Like, the allegations were fake. From my understanding. Free Duke. Until I see something else, I'm sticking by Duke. And this is the thing, like... you know, you gotta go into a situation when speculation happens, innocent until proven guilty. You know, like, these allegations, until there's actually some proof behind it, you can't just run with it. Oh, he's a bad person, this, that, and you need chill. Let him speak. Let it play out a little bit. People don't have critical thinking anymore. It's just straight, just bang, 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 allegations. Like, Duke could have been cancelled for nothing, you know? And like I said, I've done a bit of research on it. He seems innocent. Is there other stuff that I'm not aware of? Maybe. But from my assessment, Duke is innocent at this present stage.
For the past few days and shit, like, I appreciate how y'all had my back and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Got you, bro.
I appreciate how I really didn't have to, like, do this whole big spiel about shit. And, like, for the most part, from what I was seeing, y'all had my back more than I thought y'all would have. So that's my bad on, like, doubting y'all and shit. And I really just appreciate that shit, because that shit is tiring as fuck. Twitter pages and shit, and a lot of big IG pages and shit like that. I appreciate y'all niggas too. Because I know how easy it is to just, like, form shit for, like, interactions. And I know how, like, some of y'all be getting paid off posting and shit, and the fact that y'all didn't post simply, like, when y'all could have made money from it, and y'all hit me up instead.
That's the other thing too, is people make a lot of money off clips and stuff now, and just Twitter in general. So when they're making monetization off this, it's a no-brainer, I guess, just to run with a narrative. But you're destroying someone's life. Like, people, like, the internet does have the power to really, like, destroy someone, you know? Like, if you don't have a, like, if you don't have thick skin, and you separate yourself from the internet, if you're living vicariously through it, you're done. Like, you're screwed for life. Like, you cannot be living through the internet vicariously. You can't. You gotta have that separation. You gotta view it as a different perspective. Like, this ain't real type stuff. Because if you treat it as real life completely, you're gonna destroy yourself, because it can get unhealthy. Like, social media is a tool, and it can be used for bad or good. But, you know, there's always the chance of it using for bad. There's always, you know, pros and cons. And if you allow the cons to consume your life, you got nowhere else to go, and you're gonna melt. You know, you really are gonna melt.
to like just let me know like, hey, bro, I ain't even just let you know. Y'all got my respect for that too. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just want to, you know what I'm saying, come on here and goddamn, first off, let y'all know that, bro, no bullshit. Even with all of that happening, I have been in the best mood I've been in all year.
Well, that's good because he knows he's innocent. If you know you're innocent, you're going to be in a good mood, right? Unless he's faking it, you know, it just depends. But, yeah. Okay. And this is what you guys want to see instead of the marriage. Like, shout out to Typical Gamer. But besides Typical Gamer, this is the alternative.
Like flying around. I don't want bad stuff like flying around my name. I don't want people thinking that I advertise to kids because that is the last thing I want.
No, of course, I get that.
Yeah, I never. That was never my intention. What happened was that it just like. I watched your video. That didn't.
Like, just bro. Like, she says she's a Christian. Nah, man. Nah, fam. This is what I mean. Like, if you're doing this type of stuff and, you know, you're promoting and you're monetizing off sin constantly, you know, advertently, and you're pushing it, you know, you shouldn't necessarily say that you're a devout Christian, you know. You gotta sort of, you know, you gotta be honest. And that's the thing. It gives, inadvertently, it gives, Christians a bad rap. Makes us look bad. You got to think we're a community, right? So you got to really think perspicacious, and you know you got to be, you know, sort of empathetic to the movement. You got to be empathetic to the religion. And if you're out here making $47 million or $43 million in a year, off people's sympathy to you, and you know it's a sinful thing. OnlyFans in general. You're making us look bad, so please don't consider yourself a Christian if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna live that life. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's watch this video.
Option 1. Continue on your current path. Rely
The art of faking it till you make it, chat.
solely on your talent, skills, past achievements, and dedication. A path of authenticity, hard work, and the belief that perseverance will ultimately lead you to conquering your goals. Option 2. Take a gamble. Rethink what it means to be authentic, understand the powers of perception, learn how to...
Well, this is the thing, chat, too. Like, the reason why people hate 9 to 5 so much is because it's not their passion. They don't enjoy it. If you enjoy what you do, if you enjoy what you're working towards, you're gonna love it. It's not gonna seem as work. So if you're doing a 9 to 5 and you don't like and you want to get out, start chasing your dreams. Start chasing the passions, the thing you like photography, editing, YouTube, vlogging, streaming, whatever it may be, drop shipping, whatever. Go chase that. Go do that. Because if you're in love with, obviously there's gonna be good days and bad days. You don't feel like doing it, obviously, and you've got to persevere. But if you're ultimately living the life and just enjoying it, who cares?
How to better seize opportunities and challenge your ethical boundaries on the path.
And you've got to make that difference. Like, we have generational curses. You have family curses. It might be poor. It might be, drugs. It might be addiction, whatever it may be. And every generation, when a new generation's born, if you're that generation that's born, if you're that kid, you could break that curse. You could break that link. Or you can live and then wait for the next generation to do it. But you have the opportunity to do so. Never fall short. Never give up on yourself. And never think just because a previous generation's messed up, you're messed up. No, you're not a victim. You can change it. You have free will. You have God by your side. You just got to persevere, push through, believe in yourself, and understand that God has got your back and He's making you go through these trials and tribulations and these terrible things to build you in the man that needs to be able to handle the said future that you want. So just back yourself and back God.
To success. Option 2 is not about malicious deceit or trickery. It's about overcoming obstacles and stretching yourself beyond your comfort zone to embody the person you aspire to be. But beware, if you take this path, you must tread carefully.
Damn. This is deep.
I'm going to start by offering you a free No tech life hack.
June 2012. At TED Global, social psychologist Amy Cuddy gives the speech, Your Body Language Shapes Who You Are, where she argues that power posing, standing in a posture of confidence even when we're not, can boost feelings of confidence and might even have an impact on our chances of success. Her speech has been viewed over 90 million times. The talk and the original scientific paper inspire numerous studies, books, and articles on the power of faking it till you make it, using nonverbal cues to enhance confidence and performance. But what these sources don't tell you is that the power of faking it extends far beyond the realm of body language. 1964. A 3-time college dropout applies to a talent agency in hopes of landing an agent job. One of the requirements for the position is being a college graduate, so he applies to a lower position in the building, working in the mailroom. On his application, he states that he graduated from UCLA, a university only 3 miles up the road from the agency. Once he begins working in the mailroom, he's able to intercept a letter from UCLA stating that he never even attended their university, and replaces it with a letter of his own. He quickly gets the agent job, and eventually donates enough money to the school that they rename a building after him. He's currently worth $8.5 billion.
That is
this
crazy.
Isn't rare.
That's crazy, huh? That's crazy. But you got to do it. It's all. If there's a will, there's a saying. If there's a will, there's a way, right? If you have the will, if you have the belief and the dedication and the determination to get to where you want to go, it will happen. Things will line up. Things will not work out, but then you'll figure out how to work around it. You will problem solve. You will figure stuff out because there's a will, there's a way. There's an inner belief in yourself to back it. There's no other option. You want it. You're addicted to it, and that's the pros and cons. If you have a family curse such as addiction or an obsession or some sort of like an addiction or an obsession. Disorder within yourself because of previous generations, you can use that addictive personality to your advantage. Meaning, if you inject yourself into work, getting fit, getting strong, and chasing your dreams, you will be obsessed and you'll get to where you want to go. The most obsessive personality people are the most successful. So remember that.
9 out of 10 employees lie on their resume, and 65% say lying has helped them land a higher salary. When your worth is determined by the value you're able to negotiate for,
you inspired me to propose to my coworker who's already happily married, but you're right, I can do anything I set my mind to. Exactly, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, exactly right. You know, I'm happy that I inspired you. I'm happy that I inspired you, man. But hey, at least, you know, even though she's she's happily married, I don't know if you're trolling. I thought that I didn't read that message right. Look, you know, you really can do anything you set your mind to, and if you never proposed to her, you never would have, became the better man that's not fearful of rejection. But if you already knew she was happily married, that's a bit, I don't know why you do that. But yeah, definitely you can do anything you set your mind to. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to join my Discord. And yeah, JK lol, not going to do that, but I get what you're saying. I appreciate it. Make sure to join my Discord, man. Make sure to subscribe to me, follow me on Twitter, and you know where to find me and join the community. And make sure to put notifications on so you can join in more streams. But yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, definitely set your mind to it. If there's a will, there's a way. You know, whatever you want to do besides proposing to your coworker that's already happily married. I know you're joking, but damn, bro. Appreciate the sub. Make sure to join my Discord. You can find it in a link on the community on YouTube, or just follow me on Twitter, and you can find it there. So yeah, you'll be able to find it. I might be able to tweet it. I'm gonna tweet my Discord thing now for you, just for you, brother, just for you, so you could join the community. Get involved. Actually, I might be able to just put it in here as a link. I think I can copy it, can't I? As a pinned comment. Copy. Copy that. YouTube. Appreciate the sub, by the way, though. There we go, that should work. Pin. There we go. Discord's there. Discord's there if you want to join it, brother.
It makes sense to try and do anything you can to increase this number. But the fake it mentality doesn't only apply to corporate employment. Co-founder of Apple, Steve Jobs, was notorious for faking presentations for products that didn't work yet, a skill also mastered by Thomas Edison. They exaggerated and presented products before they were functional, but they didn't lie about their skill set or capabilities. They possessed the expertise and
don't be afraid to take risks. Like for me, bro, I did a video yesterday. I'm trying to do like short videos, short films, and building myself up to a big documentary that I want to do. And I'm taking risks in that. I want to start vlogging, all these different things. Never be scared to try new things. Never be scared to take risks, because you've only got one life. You know, you've only got one life. You got to live. You can't live with fear. You must keep going. You must try, because even if you fail, the lessons you learn in that failure will transition and help you in other positions and other risks that you take in the future. Or the same situation, you'll know how to attack it differently. I appreciate it, man. You just gotta be different. You just gotta try and make a legacy, because your name means something. It's who you are. How do you want to be left on this world? Yes, family's good. Family's important. I promote that more than anything. But also too, what are you gonna tell your kids about? You know, what are you gonna you know, talk to other people about? What are you known for? What's your reputation? You know, when they mention me, Bo Riddler, what am I remembered for? YouTube, you know, trying to be creative, showing art, streaming, talking to people, trying to inspire people, you know, promoting a good lessons to society, promoting marriage, promoting religion, promoting traditional families. Those sorts of things, chat.
determination to overcome obstacles and turn these ideas into reality. And these famous examples are really only the tip of the iceberg. A quick search reveals a vast array of anecdotes, illustrating how countless individuals have achieved success by employing this fake it till you make it approach. And you can read through these on a website that's founders initially posted on hundreds of fake accounts so the site appeared marketable, something almost every social networking site did. And its purpose now extends beyond making the platforms themselves appear popular. There are thousands of services now aimed at enhancing your own perceived popularity through the use of online bots. Followers, likes, even livestream viewers can be and often are fake. Studies by Statistica and IMAI found that in
but think about it this way. You want to talk about streaming, chat? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's have a private conversation right now, chat. Right now. Neon, you know, Fuzi talks about it. Neon got a massive deal because he view-botted or whatever, right? You know, Neon did what he did. You can hate on him, you can hate his content, but he got the bag. And he got a lot of influence. Like when you, let's say for instance, you're going viral as a streamer and you're getting like, you know, 20k views. If you view-bot to 100k views and other people start clicking on it, it's going to bring more traction. They're going to be like, holy fuck, you know? So you got to understand that faking it till you make it is important to a degree. Obviously, being authentic within your message is important, but if you got to do other things to bring other people in, so be it, you know? Also, too, bro, make sure to like this stream on YouTube, because the more likes that a stream gets, it gets pushed out more. Neon does not deserve the bag. Well, he may not deserve the bag, but you got to give him credit in this fact that he tricked Kick, in a way, in your perspective, he tricked Kick, and he got the bag. So there is a hustler mindset, there is a business mindset there. But Dan, make sure to drop a follow, subscribe, join the Discord that's pinned, and yeah, make sure to like the stream, please and thank you. Alright, let's continue.
2022 alone,
but yeah, you may agree or disagree with Neon's sort of way of coming up, but he got it, man. Can't hate on that.
Influencers were engaged in fraudulent activities to increase their follower count, and 25% of all influencers had directly purchased fake followers.
There you go. I don't buy fake followers, because one, I don't really know how to fucking do it. But secondly, I don't care about that. I'm trying to make a difference. I have the belief with myself that what I'm doing and the message I'm promoting and trying different things is going to take me a lot further in the long run. You know? It worked. That's exactly right. It worked. But yeah, you know?
Motivation for this is very clear. You'd probably be more eager to
dirty money. What's dirty money? Neon's money? That's understandable. I can see that, bro. I can see that. It will come to haunt him one day. Yeah, possibly, yeah. Probably. Because money isn't everything. It's about, this is why I talk about one thing, chat. I talk about, what do you love doing? You know? What do you love doing? Is it sports? Is it entertainment? Is it art? Whatever it is, find something that you love doing and try and find a way to make a financial gain off that, because obviously you need money to feed yourself, but the passion and the love will take it further than what the money will. You could be a worker that's a 9 to 5 earning 500k a year, but if you don't like doing your job, it's going to feel like slavery. It's going to be like a chore. But if you're making 60k a year and you're an artist and you love art, that's going to feel the best feeling ever. That's the most fulfilling thing. We only know the internet version of Neon. What if he was giving all of that money to his family and friends? Who knows? Yeah, you don't know him personally. That's true as well. Good point. Very good point. You don't know. But this is what I mean. You have to find love in what you're doing, chat. You must. You must find love in what you're doing. Find that passion.
Subscribe to my channel if I had 600,000 subscribers rather than 600. Because when someone has a large fan base, it serves as social proof that their content or ideas are valuable and appealing to others. But more important...
That's true. Very true. This guy deserves more views. I appreciate it, Dan. I'm trying. I'm pushing every day. Make sure to join the Discord. Be active in the Discord. I'll start reacting to stuff in there. Subscribe to me. Follow me on Twitter at Bo Riddler. Support me as much as you can. That's the best thing you can do. That's what all I ask. It's just a bit of support. That's all I ask, chat.
In this era of influencer marketing, where companies and artists will raise awareness of their products, services, or music by paying an influencer to promote them, having more followers and engagement means negotiating more money.
It does.
And it makes sense to try and do.
It does, but this is why in my industry, you guys couldn't even see it. I forgot to switch the scene. Bot plays. But back to what I was saying, as much as it's important for social proof and leverage, this is why streaming and YouTube community is more important, because you guys are going to have my back. You guys are going to stick by me more than these platforms. If I was to make a website and you guys have watched me for a long time, it doesn't matter if I get cancelled from everywhere, because you'll go to that website to go support me. You know, that's what's important, is community and relationships. So it's not just about faking it in the social proof of views and whatever you're doing, or networking if you're in a different business or whatever. It's also important about the relationship, the connection that you have with those people, the connection you have and the impact you have on those people, the value you produce, because it's all well and good to fake it till you make it, but you must be able to provide value. Value, value, value. Value is the most important thing in today's age. What do you bring to the table with your friends, your family, whatever it may be? Yes, family is unconditional, but as it goes for friends and etc. and work colleagues, it's all transactional.
Do anything you can to increase
Yap
this
Fest,
number.
baby.
Being an influencer.
Let's go with the Yap Fest. We're cooking. We're cooking, chat. We're cooking.
Is one of the only ways you can get rich by pretending to be rich. Pretending to be more wealthy or attractive than they really are is the norm. And it's something rappers have been doing for years.
Right. I think your attorney said that you were going to have to file for bankruptcy. But then you're dumping $2 million. Are you not now a sitting duck to have that money seized?
I ain't got it right now. I ain't got it. And that was prop money. Like I said, I ain't got it.
I got 2 twin Glocks, turn you to a dancer. I don't have no straps for nobody. I got bands when I'm flying to France, drinking till a nigga land. Nah, I never went to France. Took an airline, took one again, crashed a Rari, so I hopped in the Benz. I don't even drive.
It's not just wealth either. Artists have historically created false backstories to enhance their image, like Akon pretending he was leading a Fast and Furious car theft ring, or Rick Ross stealing an actual drug kingpin's name. De Niro Ferrari even made fun of this in his OK Music video.
None of this is my jewelry. This is all prop.
It's about the eyeballs, but it's about the eye candy, chat. They care about the eye candy. That's what it means. Like, if I was to do street interviews, right, more men are going to click on my video, and women, if there's women on my videos, right? So there is an aspect, especially with the entertainment industry. Eye candy is important. Jewelry, lifestyle, women, whatever it may be. You need other, like they say, props that give you extra boost when you need it. Obviously, like I said, when you have a community and etc., you don't really need that anymore. But on the way up, on the come up, if you want to do some type of social media thing, eye candy and props is important. People rent Ferraris and rent Lamborghinis. That's why there is a downside to it too, though, because ultimately you're faking it. So when it comes out, if you're not honest about it, it can come to bite you. It can ruin your reputation. So that's why being authentic is also very, very important. And again, value, value, value.
Literally everything. Down to only thing that's mine is these pants.
Value.
This is all a stunt. Basically, this is a prop.
Artists and labels also employ misleading systems and streaming statistics to enhance the popularity of their releases, like bundling tickets with album sales, releasing repetitive chorus loops, and engaging in business arrangements like buying and giving away 1 million Jay-Z albums so his album goes platinum in a week. These moves are all to boost artists' perceived popularity, leaving us all to question. How many faking they streams? These artists have all benefited from these tactics, and while it's misleading, it's not actually harmful to anybody. They're not hurting you by selling you an image of themselves or their success that may be misleading. It's not like they're a politician, like Donald Trump, who ran off his image as a successful businessman, an image that wasn't entirely accurate. Trump is arguably the greatest example of fake it till you make it. He built such a successful personal brand that the money he made off Celebrity Apprentice overshadowed any of his previous business failings and eventually landed him the presidency. It's not all positive. The line between faking it and fraud is a very thin one.
It is. And this is the other thing too. It's about are the wins bigger than the losses? Because you can have wins and losses, right? But are the wins bigger than the losses? That's the question you got to ask.
The House Financial Services Committee will begin the first congressional hearings on the Enron debacle tomorrow morning.
Some Enron employees say they are still hopeful that both their company and their jobs can be salvaged somehow.
Not to testify based on my Fifth Amendment constitutional rights.
In 2001, energy company Enron was at the center of one of the biggest cases of corporate fraud in American history. Enron had been viewed as a pioneer for its innovative approach to energy commodities, turning them into financial products that could be bought, sold, and traded like stocks. Enron had engaged in a technique known as mark-to-market accounting, which allowed them to mark future financial projections onto their current income statements, as well as writing off losses through SPEs, or essentially companies created by Enron to isolate risk, so they wouldn't be reported under Enron, further giving a false impression of their finances. The revelation of this fraud led to Enron's bankruptcy, reforms in accounting regulations, and a 24-year prison sentence for its CEO. To this day, the entire industry of financial reporting runs on regulations that were put into place directly as a result of Enron, and the scandal has left a permanent mark on society's view of the business world. In 2003, Enron Vice President Christian Holmes' daughter founded a company of her own, the now infamous Theranos. Dropping out of Stanford to focus on the project, Holmes, who had been dubbed the next Steve Jobs, promised to revolutionize the medical field with cheap, accessible, and quick blood testing technology using only a few drops of blood. Investigations by journalists and regulatory agencies revealed that the company was using industry-standard machines for most of their tests, and due to the sample size of the blood, many of the results were inaccurate, leading to misdiagnosis and death. One of their employees even committed suicide.
That's right too, when you start this is why being authentic in 2024 is important too, chat. Being authentic, I think, in this day and age is the most important thing in business, networking, relationships, whatever. Because people are cowards, people are weak, people are, very, just very, very, very snaky people. So if you can be authentic and real and be a good person, it will pay off. You will get burnt because maybe you've been too good of a person. Maybe you're not perspicacious enough to realize that, not everyone has the same sort of perspective as you. But you'll be able to find the right people, and you'll be able to pick the red flags and treat people accordingly. Give people the amount of respect that they give you, but also make sure that, being a good person is key. You're completely right. Authentic is key. Thank you, Tank. Thank you. Make sure to subscribe to me, join the Discord community, and like the stream. Please like the stream, guys, because it pushes it out further. But yes, being authentic is real. That's what I love your stream, bro. You keep it real. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm going to keep pushing. Make sure to subscribe and join the Discord community. I want to build this community up. And make sure to click that notification button so you know when I'm live, But yeah, being authentic is key. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep streaming and keep pushing to be authentic. I'm going to show different styles. It's not going to be just streaming. I'm going to be doing YouTube videos. I'm really taking YouTube serious. I want to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month, before the end of the year. That is my goal, and I'm going to keep pushing, and I hope my journey inspires you guys to chase your dreams as well. And I hope you're along for the ride. I appreciate you all. God bless you.
Suicide due to stress of keeping the company's secret. The company, which was once valued at $10 billion, had been running on this fake it till you make it mentality from the start, with Elizabeth Holmes even allegedly faking her voice in interviews and appearances.
Crazy.
In January 2022,
and that's what happens when you're being a fraud, when you're lying to someone. This is why being a liar is not good, chap, because lying and lies and lies and lies and lies, eventually it's going to become undone. God will have to teach you a lesson. It can be detrimental to other people, and eventually, if you are like a bit, you know, psychopathic or sociopathic, you'll believe the lies. And you know, the truth looks insane in a world full of lies, right? So being authentic, you will cop a lot of flack too. So it's a trade-off, because we are living in a snake world. But that's okay, chat. That's okay. I ain't going nowhere.
Sentenced to 11 years in prison for fraud. The Ranos has been somewhat of a case study for fraud, with the story being depicted in the Hulu miniseries The Dropout, and people drawing similarities between Holmes and any fraudulent startup founder, like Charlie Javis. In 2016, Javis founded Frank, a website that assisted students in obtaining loans and financial aid. In 2021, she sold the company to JP Morgan Chase, and the next year was sued by JP Morgan for fraud. But unlike the Ranos, Frank did everything it said it did. Javis wasn't toying with people's lives or health. Frank simply helped students fill out loan applications for a small fee. The problem arose when Javis paid a data scientist $18,000 for a list of 4 million fake student names and addresses, and then sold the company to JP Morgan.
And this is the thing, you gotta be careful, chat. This is why this is another thing too, this is another life lesson I want to tell you all real quick with my Yap Fest, right? When you get burnt, when you get lied to, when you get scammed, you do learn a lesson. It does make you jaded, but that's called life experience. You learn lessons. The biggest L's isn't really a W if you could turn a loss to a lesson. That's the biggest advice I got for you today. If you could turn a loss into a lesson, that is a W. If you allow a loss to be a loss, then you're a loss. That's how it works. Turn a loss into a lesson, to an L to another L, which is a W. That's my equation, baby. Let's fucking go. We're cooking, chat. We're cooking today, chat. We are cooking.
Under the pretense that she had over 4 million customers, when in actuality that number was around 300,000. When JP Morgan realized 70% of their emails were bouncing back, they sued her for fraud. The backlash was very different for Javis. She's been looked at more as a modern-day selfish Robin Hood. After all, she defrauded investors and the bank, but not her customers or everyday people. She scammed the rich, and when you scam the rich, you go to jail. In May 2023, a 4-count grand jury charged Javis with securities fraud, wire fraud, bank fraud, and conspiracy. And she faces up to 100 years in prison if convicted. My father was a con man. He worked his way up at his company, became vice president, then left to start his own business.
Ups and downs. Exactly right, Jamone. Exactly right. You cannot grow without ups and downs, chat. Very true.
Loans he got in others' names, got supplies from vendors under false pretenses, billed them to his ex-employer's account, and once convinced the store he was contracted to work on to install fake security cameras because they were cheaper, and then stole from that.
Man, that's insane. That's insane. That's insane. And I sometimes think of karma too, chat. I want to think of something. I want to just dot something down for you. I wonder if, you know, when people are bad people, I wonder if that's their prison. You know, never being able to feel happy, never being able to do good things. I understand that it does come at the cost of other people, but when you think of someone that's evil or, you know, dark-hearted or whatever, I sometimes think that that in itself is a cell. That in itself is a jail. That in itself is a hell, a bad life. Because they can't experience the good things that good people can feel. So I think that in itself is a punishment, but in saying that, when you really think about it as well, it comes at the cost of good people. Good people get messed up, get, you know, effed over. So it's sort of like, are they really living a bad life, or are they still exploiting people and getting bonuses out of it? You sort of got to think, it's hard when you really think about it, when you really extrapolate it. Is that really hell for them, or is it just a coping mechanism for us people that are good-hearted, you know? You sort of have to think. It's a hard it's a hard pill to swallow, and it's sort of hard to really think because you're not in their mind, but maybe it's an optimistic way of thinking. That's probably the maybe a cope by my end, but it is what it is.
That store regularly for years. His company, which made over $1 million, was sued for fraud, and my father died with less than $3,000 in assets.
That's
the
crazy.
difference between Elizabeth Holmes and Steve Jobs, or my father and any successful entrepreneurs,
Again, make sure to drop a like on this stream because it pushes it out more, chat. Please and thank you.
is knowing when to stop. While he also faked presentations, Steve Jobs didn't work in healthcare. He wasn't putting others' lives on the line to get what he wanted. He wasn't defrauding investors or associates. While it might cross certain ethical boundaries, lying on your resume about job titles or certain responsibilities, misrepresenting how successful or skilled you are, or even just pretending to be more confident than you are, might be the best move for you as long as you can follow through with your commitments. Even something as small as a single word can change how others view you. It's the reason you see YouTube channels refer to themselves as "we" as if there's a team behind them, even if it's just run by one person. It creates an illusion, a tactic that can enhance credibility, making viewers take them more seriously and potentially choosing their content over that of others. The line between faking it and fraud is a very thin one, but if you employ these tactics correctly, you might be more confident. You might be able to finally get the job you've been trying to get. Hell,
sometimes you have to. It's sort of an individual experience, the art of faking it, right? It's a balance only you know with your own experience during this lifetime. So you just have to be very wary and very perspicacious when going about faking it till you make it. But there is an art to it.
if you employ these tactics correctly, you might even get elected president.
It's true. Shout out to TY from 99, bro. Shout out to him. Drop a like. Make sure to follow him too. That was a great video. Great video, man. Great video. I cannot complain. That was good. That was a good video to react to. Alright, let's go to Khabib. Khabib versus McGregor. The truth behind the feud. Let's watch this, huh? This should be a good one.
Video, what's going on back at the hotel?
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. We got a bit of a fight, but I tell you, nothing. I ain't going to jail. Nothing happened. It's fine. We'll sort it in the cage.
If one of us go to war, we all go to war.
I want what I deserve for what I've earned.
Has anyone laid a finger on me to take that second belt?
I am the champion.
No.
Now war is upon us.
What the fuck? Pussies!
He's going to jail. He's going to jail.
Send me a message, hey, come here.
The build up on this fight was probably one of the biggest build ups in combat history, man. Like the amount of build up on these fights is just insanity. Played into it well. Was it all intentional? Maybe not. Was it all good at the time? No, but it definitely paid off through for the history of the sport, the history of UFC.
This place, and that's it. Without security, without UFC, without nothing.
Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor is one of those fights where the moment it gets announced, you get goosebumps and you go, whoa, here we go.
They're not here, unfortunately, but the fight is done. October, Las Vegas. It's on, ladies and gentlemen.
Insane, man. What a career, huh?
It's been more than 6 years since Conor McGregor and Khabib Nurmagomedov shared the cage. It was the biggest and most hyped event in the history of mixed martial arts and the world's best.
Yeah, Conor definitely put it on the map, man. He was the entertainer. He made UFC the sport it is. Without him, it would have been a shell of itself. So yeah, Conor definitely made the sport of what it is today, for sure, without a doubt.
League in particular. But how did yesterday's friends suddenly become the arch rivals? Let's figure it out. Get comfortable as you're about to see the full story of conflict between the notorious Irishman and the Dagestani Eagle. In fact, nobody would even remotely think that after so many years we would talk about this clash as something that happened rather than a dream fight like Khabib-Tony, because initially, if we look back in those distant times, nothing hinted at the future rivalry of these athletes. The Dagestani debuted in the UFC in January of 2012 and successfully performed till April of 2014. Why did we choose that period? It's simple. After his 6th victory in the promotion, Nurmagomedov began going through a rough patch, filled with injuries and continuous tribulations, which prevented him from performing and even training normally for more than 2 years.
Well, I think, I had a very tough opponent. He's ranked number 5. I think I did pretty well tonight, and I think all of top 10 really need to learn wrestling if they want to compete with me.
As for Conor, he joined the organization in April of 2013, and despite serious injuries like a tear of cruciate ligaments, he still tried to heal up and get back into the game as soon as possible. In the archive records of the fights, we can see footage with the Eagle standing in the fan zones near the octagon and filming the Irishman's walkouts on his phone. The guys supported each other on social media and often exchanged kind words if things weren't going too well for one of them. There is a famous picture on the internet where Khabib takes a photo with McGregor after his
absolutely insane. It went from this to that.
Win over Dustin Poirier in September of 2014. All of that tells us that while fighters competed in different divisions, it was all good. They did not cross paths, and neither of them hindered the career development of the other.
Some people like to hate on that, but that's not my problem. I show up and I show up ready to fight, so they are rewarding me for it. But again, Saturday night I will go in and prove my wood once again. Like time and time again, I will prove my wood every single time.
But of course, we have to mention this interview of Khabib that happened in the first half of 2015, where he answered the coach's question on how his fight with the Notorious One would go in case it's booked.
No, I like Conor McGregor, but he come on 55. For me, need to smash him. No problem. He's a striking guy. I like him. I think he can beat Jose Aldo, maybe finish him. But a lot of people think Jose Aldo beat him. But my opinion, I think he kill him. But if he come on 55, welcome.
Things started heating up closer to 2016. As we know, the Notorious started to gain popularity very quickly and overtop all other UFC representatives. In July of 2015, he conquered the interim featherweight title, and already in December...
Well, this is the other thing with Khabib too. You could say he was a nice guy, you could say he was respectful, he was a good fighter, he's a good standard of what fighters should be. That's all well and good, but without Conor, bro, he wouldn't be as rich as he was, he wouldn't be as successful, he wouldn't be as big as a name as if it wasn't for Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, regardless of how it went, he made Khabib's career. That fight made Khabib who he is today, without a doubt, as a name, as an athlete.
He became the undisputed champion, taking the belt from the King of Rio in a record 13 seconds.
Thank you so much everyone for coming here. I'd like to thank, on behalf of myself and the promotion, thank all the media members for all the work that they put in. We're extremely grateful. Tonight was a phenomenal night. $10.1 million gate, the highest pay-per-view of the year. We've done it again. It's been a great year for myself, my team, my family, the promotion. I'd like to congratulate the UFC, everyone at the UFC that puts in all the hard work behind the scenes. Again, extremely grateful.
At the same time, the Irishman answered the journalist's question about Khabib as they called him McGregor's friend.
What's your buddy Khabib? My buddy Khabib? Yeah. There's no friends in this game. Business has no friends.
However, Conor did not exclude the possibility that the Dagestani could take the lightweight gold and they would have to clash in the title fight.
When Jose Aldo's chin hits the floor and forward, who exactly are you going to go up and take the belt from at 155? Whoever has it. Who do you predict is going to have it? I think Khabib will get the lightweight belt. All right.
While Nurmagomedov was recovering from a bad injury, the Irishman did not waste time. He expressed his desire to move up in weight and contest the second belt, which at that time belonged to Rafael dos Anjos.
And this man across from me has a title. He has nothing else but that. He is a free TV fighter. He has nothing else to offer me except that gold belt.
The league's bosses gladly gave McGregor this opportunity, letting him skip the line in front of all the contenders in the top 5. Undoubtedly, such a situation infuriated the best lightweights on the planet.
If they didn't do that, again, the sport wouldn't be where it was. They had to run on that gravy train of Conor McGregor, bro. You had to. That's what made the sport of what it is.
But nobody could do anything about it. Conor's name automatically provided astronomical ratings and sales that none of the other fighters could generate even combined. Besides Khabib, who was very determined to come back in the first half of 2016, there also was Tony Ferguson, whom we should not forget about even in this video. El Cucuy deserved the title shot no less than the Eagle, and the major promotion decided to make a smart move. Put these two against each other, while Conor would become the first double champion in history.
Very hard for me. I don't fight 2 years. Now I'm very exciting. I know for fans, very interesting how I come back, but for me it's too. And that's why I ask UFC, give me toughest opponent. UFC say we have Tony Ferguson.
Tony was such a unique fighter. His fighting style was completely different to everyone else.
7-win streak. And I said, let's go, let's do this.
As you know, the Irishman's title fight had to be postponed a little bit, and Khabib failed to fight Tony Ferguson as well. The opponents of both fighters pulled out from the upcoming events, and they had to fight offered replacements on short notice. On March 5th, McGregor lost to Nate Diaz by a submission choke at UFC 196. At the same time, Nurmagomedov destroyed Daryl Horcher in April and earned his 7th consecutive victory since his debut.
Last 2 years I sit down in the jail. I said it's after fight. Now I'm free. Now I'm ready for the title, and I'm happy about my comeback. I'm very excited when I go to the cage. You know, I'm very happy now.
However, the Eagles' joy was short.
I am not, there's not much I can, like, we're not spitting, we're going to keep moving. This is, it was alright, but we've got to keep moving. I want to be able to be a bit more interactive, and I can't be that interactive with it. It's a bit of a slow pace video. Sorry, but got to move forward.
Real emotions. To times when things get unexpected.
I remember that, bro, when Speed tried to fight him and then the security was just not having it. That's just fucking hilarious.
Tense.
My bad, Chad. Oh, you put a hole in my wall.
These are rare moments when streamers drop the act and get real. First, we have I Show Speed. Known for his extreme, unpredictable reactions, Speed found himself in an unexpectedly tense situation when he accidentally made a baby cry on stream.
I got a question for you. English or Spanish?
Both. His mom is Spanish.
Whoever moves first is gay. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Look at Axis. He shouldn't have been doing, like, look. Let's be real for a second, okay? He's trying to be funny. I get the streaming aspect to it. It was a mistake, but the baby wasn't hurt. He just scared a little bit. Like, not a good look, but not the end of the world. I remember people were trying to, like, fight him. Even I was a bit like, you know, that's not great, and it's not a good look. But there was generally people that wanted to fight Speed over it. It was crazy. The internet's crazy, chat.
He was just doing his thing, trying to entertain his audience, but things quickly turned serious when the child's father confronted him. You can see the shift in Speed's face as he realizes he crossed a line. Dropping his usual character, Speed handled the situation maturely, apologizing and taking full accountability.
Hey, man, making a fucking baby cry.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, bro.
What's wrong with you?
Nah, seriously. It's my fault. I apologize. I'm sorry.
You have a big guy with
I'm sorry. No. That, bro. I just said, bro, I apologize. You know what? That's on me.
He even waved off security to handle things himself, but as tensions rose, the father told Speed to go back to America, prompting Speed's cameraman to step in.
This is funny.
Like I said, I did not mean to do that. Okay, I'm sorry.
It was an accident?
No, yes, it was an accident.
Accidents do happen, bro, and you're live. This is the thing with live streaming too. You are live. There's no do-overs. There's no editing. It's just in full energy, and whatever happens, happens. It's just like in real life in general. People make mistakes. It's just on camera, and other people can react to it. Obviously, the viewer has the hindsight of watching it, so they can make opinions or I'll do it differently, but they're not in the moment living it, so it's a bit different. And he did apologize. He was being genuine, you know. He could have just, like, made a whole clip out of it, made the security guard sort of aggravate him and make the situation worse for a clip. But he genuinely felt sorry about it because he knew it was wrong.
I just said it was an accident, bro. I'm sorry, bro. All right, bro?
In America, you do your fucking...
Yo, slip, chill.
Despite everything, Speed kept his cool and diffused the situation maturely.
From the bottom of my heart, bro. You hear me? Now watch out. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart. I genuinely did not try to make your baby cry. I'm not even, like, over the content. Like, I genuinely did it.
Another instance with Speed saw him and Kai Cenat joking around and play fighting on stream. Things shifted though when Kai pushed Speed a little too hard, sending him to the floor. At first it all seemed in good humor, but Speed's expression showed
That was hilarious. He was not doing nothing, bro.
he felt genuinely disrespected, especially when Kai's security stepped in.
Yeah, bro, back up. Hey. Oh.
You ready to record the phone?
That was good. That was good. I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty funny. That was a good moment. Speed's like that, trying to put his head in the security guard, bro. He ain't doing nothing, bro.
Wasn't the playful banter fans were used to. Speed's reaction made it clear he took the situation seriously. Recognizing this, Kai quickly told his security to back off.
I don't even need security, man.
You don't?
Nah, hell nah, bro.
Oh, okay, all right.
This is my little brother. Man, bro. Chill, bro. You don't gotta fight. You gotta make a hit. My fault, bro. At least I got a fire angle.
Showing his understanding of Speed's frustration and respect for their friendship. Then we have Kai's friendship with Offset, which seemed rock solid in 2023. Offset had even streamed with Kai at the AMP house, praising Kai for the great time.
The chat said they with the gas. You set me up, nigga. You set me up. Nigga, you set me up.
But when Kai gave an honest review of Offset's album, saying it was not bad but not great, fans noticed a shift.
Come on, set. I don't know how I feel about that one either. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Next is called I'm On. I don't know, bro. I feel like it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
You gotta be careful too. Like when you have friends in the industry and that, you gotta hold each other up. When you start doing that, he could have avoided it. He didn't have to do that for content too. You know what I mean? So you gotta be wary. People still have feelings, man. People are still human. This internet shit, you can't take it seriously, but people do. So you need to be very aware of that.
But it wasn't like, oh my, great.
Kai later mentioned that Offset canceled on him last minute for a stream, which fueled rumors that the critique hurt Offset's ego.
Offset was scheduled to come in today. It pulled out last minute.
Offset eventually addressed this in an interview, clarifying it wasn't the critique, but rather discomfort with the jail theme of the stream that led him to cancel.
Was you offended when he said he didn't like the album?
Not really, cause at the end of the day, like, he giving his honest opinion, you feel me? He liked the first, I think it was like 8 songs or something like that, but at the end of the day, like, that's my homie. I didn't do the jail thing, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Yes,
a lot of people thought it was because of how he judged the album. I didn't do the jail thing because I really had to think about it. Like, I really come from that, and it's like really bros and homies struggling with that. It's not really a game, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's a serious thing, and like, I understand content. I salute it, but I just couldn't be a part of that content because if y'all remember, I come from jail.
Shout out to him, man.
And I remember sitting in there.
Still, fans speculated that Kai's honest review might have contributed to the distance between them. Another memorable moment came during a stream with Blueface and Krishan Rock. The vibe shifted drastically when Krishan unexpectedly threw a chair, creating a literal hole in Kai's wall. This wasn't just a funny clip. Both Kai and Blueface seemed visibly uncomfortable.
Where are you to this?
This one work.
Yeah, cause this one little. My bad, Chad. Man, you put a hole in my wall.
Security guards are like, what the fuck? I think they're Blueface's one. Maybe they might be Kai's, but they're just like, what the frack is going on?
You're rich, you can fix it.
You're rich, you can fix it. Oh my god, bro.
God, you just put a hole in my wall.
That's crazy.
What's that right there? That's a video.
Tensions continued even after this stream.
Felix, when I told you I held my composure so professionally, I made sure not to get out of character. I really did. The Blueface stream was it was good until until probably like the chair was thrown. Then it was kind of awkward.
With Krishan later saying in an interview that Blueface wanted nothing to do with Kai because of the way Kai's fan base reacted to the hole-in-the-wall incident.
Stream. I said, with Kai? He said, hell nah. You know I don't with that guy.
Yo! Dude! Blueface! He said don't fuck with me.
It's old. This after she left.
No, they had a new. She dropped some shit yesterday. Oh, he dissed her yesterday.
This sparked a wave of support for Kai as his fans defended him while also taking shots at Blueface and Krishan, escalating the drama even further.
And like, I had Uzi had called me that night. He said, "Bro, she threw a chair in your wall." I'm like, yeah, bro. Like everybody's seen that.
So it's a good thing at the end of the day.
Yeah, I didn't really like.
I mean, it was good. Like a hole in the wall for a viral clip that propelled him and got him more fans. Obviously, come on, man. Got him more further in the industry. Got more industry people involved with him. It was good for his career. You can't deny that. That was a bonus. Like this other stuff is just sensationalizing it all. That's all it is.
Like, you feel me? Like at that moment of time, I was like, fuck. But I was like, you know, it's not that good.
One of the most chaotic and memorable moments on stream happened when Speed and Kai encountered a Karen. During a regular stream, a woman interrupted them, demanding they keep it down and calling them idiots. At first, Speed tried to respond calmly, but when he realized she was relentless, he couldn't hold back his true energy.
Ma'am, we're not bothering anyone. We're shopping. Speed, relax. Relax.
Look at that term, bro. Like, this Bray Rock content is funny. It is funny. There is a market for it, but look at this. Look, he's like turning into a dog. Look. Look.
Relax.
Kai encountered a Karen. During a regular stream, a woman
Watch this shit, chat.
On calmly, but when he realized she
anyone, we're shopping. Speed, relax. Relax.
Meanwhile, Kai took a more laid-back approach, trying to play along without escalating the situation.
He's in the court, we're making fried chicken. Okay, if that's really bothering that he's in the court.
Okay, since it's bothering like I'm so much in the car.
You wouldn't know.
I'm gonna get out the. Shut up.
Bro.
Okay, come on, you gotta have some respect. Ma'am, as an adult, I will say we're not bothering anybody.
Act like you're not
okay.
Anybody. The last boys.
Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Yeah, I don't want to. Don't touch me, please. I'm not touching you.
You're so out of it. You're so ridiculous.
The tension grew until security had to intervene.
So I'm security here?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, bruh. She came into us. I promise you. We got everything on film. I promise you.
I know who you are. I follow you all.
So can we just walk away from the situation?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. You have a good bye. You have a good day. God bless.
This encounter is a perfect example of how Speed and Kai turn potential confrontations into entertainment, balancing maturity with their trademark humor. Up next, we have Aiden Ross and rapper YBN Namir. In early 2024, Aiden was organizing a streamer boxing event, and Namir was a possible contender. Namir started getting attention after he dropped his single Rubbing Off the Paint back in 2017, which peaked at number 46 on the Billboard Hot 100 that year.
I remember this guy. I remember him.
However, since then, he hasn't been able to get the same amount of success on his other releases.
I was gonna get YBN Namir versus Annoying TV, but YBN Namir asked for $100,000, bro.
Damn, that's a bag and a half.
Top literally laughed at the manager and hung up. Well, bro, you rappers that have not made a hit, no disrespect, stop asking for too much money, bro. You are not getting it, bro. You are not getting that shit, bro. No, stop. You'll do it for fucking 10, 15, 20K, bro. It's a lot of money still.
Namir's high asking price led Aiden to call him out on stream, saying he wasn't worth that much given his fading relevance. Namir fired back, claiming Aiden had the money to pay him, referencing the $2 million paid to Playboy Carti.
Nigga, ain't you the same nigga that just paid $2 million for a nigga to sit next to you? Don't mention me if it's some bullshit. I don't give a f about no free promo, no code and shit, because I'm not that type of nigga. I don't care. 20 bands? What the f is that?
Aiden has been, he's been in the traps, chat. He's been in the traps of the industry.
Aiden's response was brutal. He clarified that the platform kick covered Cardi's fee and bluntly told him that he wasn't worth that much money, that he was washed up, and that he was pretty much a nobody.
Namir, you're not worth $100,000. You fell off. You suck at music. You failed your music career. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing but, I got no disrespect to show but that.
Look at Cheezer, bro. Look at Cheezer. He looks like a little kid wearing a pajama pants. It's fucking funny,
You're
bro.
nothing.
He's a funny guy.
Nobody, and your career sucks.
You wanted 100 bands?
You want 100 bands to fight. Kick! Paid Cardi 2 mil. And hey, at least I got 2 mil to pay. You're broke.
Namir, exposure for you, bro.
It's facts, though, shit.
A few months later, Namir tried to downplay it in an interview, but the damage was done. Namir's manager told that it wasn't enough because he wasn't a boxer and had to really get paid in the case he got knocked out.
Bro, look, his manager calling me, right? He like, yo, we want Namir to fight for 20K, right? I'm like, bro, like, who you want him to fight against? He like annoying TV, respectfully. I'm not big in the streaming world regardless, but I don't know who that is, right? And I'm looking up on Instagram, like 20K followers, right? People gonna want to see something happen to him in a fight, bro. We need at least 100,000, like at least. Easy. That's a minimum, bro. Like, because he not a boxer. He's a rapper.
Baby money.
You know what I'm saying? He's a rapper. If it's a song, alright, that's different. But for a boxing match, so it was never no disrespect to Aiden Ross. It was never like.
Finally, there's the clash involving Kai, Aiden, and rapper Joe Budden. Joe, known for his critical stance on younger artists,
Grandpa over here,
dismissed streamers like Kai and Aiden, saying nobody cared about them.
There's no world, for me, the hip hop I'm coming from, there's no world where me and Aiden Ross need to talk about something. Who the are you? Where did you just pop up from?
Kai, taking offense, went live to defend himself and other streamers, telling Budden he was washed up and even boasting that he could buy him if he wanted.
Somebody starts something, it don't even be me, it be them. They talk about me, so let's talk about them. This is what we have here is a case of old syndrome, my nigga. Listen
It's true. When you get money like that, you could buy him out. It's true.
to me. I'm a 22-year-old young adult who likes to sit in his room and naturally, like everybody else, react to music and things like that, okay? If I think Spider-Man should have won Superhero of the Year, but you think Green Lantern should have won, and Green Lantern wins, okay, it's your opinion. I'm not familiar with Killer Mike. I was just saying, I felt like Utopia should have won. Bro!
What the fuck is with the fucking soundboard, bro?
I start talking about streaming, bro. Stop doing that, bro. Like, we some little niggas, my nigga. I would buy you, my nigga. Do you understand that, bro? You say you don't come off as hating, but you.
It's true, bro. He would buy him out. He would buy him out. It's true. It's true, chat. That's true. Let's watch this. This should be alright. This video here. I hide actors not to laugh at comedian videos. Let's watch this. Or comedian jokes.
Hey everyone, welcome back. 2 weeks
doing?
uploads.
How's it going?
Clap it up. Absolutely.
Look, you're gonna be talking for at least 5 minutes.
Improv.
Okay, bro. All right. Okay. I'll see you 8:30.
How you guys doing tonight? Hey, make some noise for yourself for coming out. Thank you. Joke. Keep it quiet, please. Anyway, please enjoy your night, and we'll be getting started with this.
Give me a warm, solid hand clap of applause for my dog, Anthony.
Actually, you know what? We'll save this video for the next stream. We're gonna save this for the next stream. I'll save that. Save it to watch later. Done. Okay, we'll save that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here, chat. I think I'm gonna end it here. It's a good little short stream today. Good views, got some subscribers. Make sure to join the Discord community. Make sure to follow me on all social medias, including my Twitter account, x.com/BoRiddler. And yeah, man, I'm gonna end the stream here. It was a good stream, good short stream, and I might be back tomorrow or the next day, or maybe probably Tuesday. But yeah, I appreciate you guys all watching. Thank you for watching on X as well. There was 66 of you guys watching. I appreciate that. Follow me on YouTube, youtube.com/@BoRiddler.